morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are. My name is Maki Indiana, your artist, illustrator, and welcome you to another commentary video here on the Maki Draws channel. And fortunately, I will not be alone on this one because I am joined by two close friends of mine, two close co-hosts. First, my co-host, MamaBear. Say hi.
Hello, sweeties.
And I am also joined by, we picked this cat up. I think her name is Riot Kitty or something, but,
Hello.
so, yeah,
Yes, I was found on the street, and now I was put in this chat.
Exactly. And now she has to suffer with us. Anyway, guys, I will put links to their, chats in the, put links to all their, socials and such in the description. And, of course, I'm also joined by three more women, Kiki, Saya, and Skyla, representing Riot Kitty. And they're probably gonna troll me in the chat, in the group effort. I see you girls. I see y'all. Anyway. So, what is this about? Anyway. Dustborn. We've had a lot of great moments with that, huh? A lot of special quality time. If you guys did not catch the, Sunday show that I did on Machiny Live every Sunday at 11 a.m. PST. We did a 5-hour playthrough of Dustborn, and it was an absolute wonderful. Painful is a harsh word to describe it, but listen.
It's not harsh enough.
Yes, it was torture, and I blame all of you for it. I have the emotional scars for it. I deserve a Medal of Honor for what I had to suffer through with this game. And there are so many. Everybody has said their piece on this game. We have all said our piece on this game. While MamaBear and Riot Kitty feel that, you know, this is a unpleasant experience rivaled by a team that clearly does not know what they're doing and unsure of how to make a video game or even how to make a work of fiction. Me personally, I feel that Dustborn is the most hateful, bigoted garbage I've ever played, and I think everybody involved in this should be, well, you know what, I won't say it here. It's just, I despise this game.
I wouldn't say it's unpleasant. I mean, you know, going to the dentist.
Getting a root canal.
Certain feminine checkups at the doctor's. That's unpleasant.
Paying taxes.
Paying taxes, that's unpleasant. This was more akin to being strapped on a table, while being forced to listen to Celine Dion's My Heart Will Go On or Baby Shark for hours on end, while somebody's slowly dripping water on your forehead.
So basically, this is that scene in Clockwork Orange, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Well, everything we found about Dustborn and why this game is honestly worse than Concord. I honestly feel that this game probably should have been canceled along with Concord, or Concord should have at least given a second chance. Well, you guys are not going to be surprised. You guys are legitimately not going to be surprised by this. So, we have an article from Smash JT, and before we get started here, of course, do all those nifty things we'll do. Smack that like button, make it jiggle. Do the same thing for that subscribe button if you guys want to see more content from me and my channel. Really appreciate all of you guys' support. So, and by the way, links to everything is in the description, including the article from the one, the only, Smash JT. And Smash, if you are listening to this, we are completely right behind you. Black girl gamers can... Well, they can kick rocks, and they're complete cowards, and, you know, let's see them try to, you know, copyright strike this video too. So, you're watching, I know you are. Kim Belair, Ash Parrish.
Hello there.
Hi. Anyway. This is coming from Smash JT. Go ahead and subscribe to Smash JT, as well as check out his website, Smash JT, for full, comprehensive articles doing what other journalists should be doing out there, actually being journalists. Dustborn CEO Red Thread Games is extremely racist.
Water is wet.
Are you guys? Are we surprised?
Oh.
Are we surprised? No.
I'm
shocked.
surprised.
I am shocked.
As much as the sun rises.
I will tell you, I am shocked. Shocked, I say. Okay, this is my shocked face right now. Okay. We are.
It's totally the most fuzzy and loving game out there that promotes nothing but good vibes and world peace.
Exactly. How dare they besmirch this lovely game
I have
like
a feeling
this
there's
one.
a sarcasm meter exploding near me somewhere.
Exactly. Anyway, Ragnar Tonquist. Did I get that name right? I think I got that name right? Yeah. That's a very interesting. That's a very interesting name, Ragnar Tonquist.
Tornquist?
Tornquist. Yeah, exactly. If
It's
your
not
name's
his name,
Ragnar.
I don't.
No, that's his full name. Ragnar, Red Thread Games founder, outed as a hypocrite on diversity. Another white guy that hates white guys. Are you shocked? No, not really.
At least not from the people who made this game.
No, of course not. When you actually look at this game, you don't have to play this game to tell me that, yeah, I'm not shocked by this at all. Boy, Dustborn can't seem to catch a break these days, and it feels like the dam has burst. Well, to be fair, the dam has burst once this game was actually released. Thanks to the Internet Archive Wayback Machine, while the forums over at Red Thread Games have been purged, I wonder why. They have been preserved for the they have been preserved in the internet, of course, never forgets. This is absolutely, you look through this thread and, oh, this is brilliant, ladies and gentlemen. This is brilliant because I got some things to say about this game. Or about these statements here. Ragnar Tornquist.
You stupid.
Yeah, I'm stupid, I know. Ragnar, exactly. Ragnar the Blood Edge. Okay, there you go. Anyway, I'm sorry, we're trying to be funny here. The founder, CEO, and director of Red Thread Games has been outed as an extreme racist hypocrite, thanks to a post from 2015 that resurfaced. Well, yes, people say that this was in the past, and people can certainly change for the better. Based on Dustborn, I can certainly say that the TDS has only gotten worse as time goes on. Smash, I want to tell you that you have a way with words, sir. I applaud you for that.
Absolutely beautiful. Can I read the definition of racist that's down there?
Oh, please, go ahead.
Because there is a lot of people that don't seem to understand what that word means. Racist. Adjective. Synonyms of racist. Of relating to or characterized by racism, such as A. Having, reflecting, or fostering belief that race, see race entry 1 sense 1A, is a fundamental detriment of human traits and capacities, and that racial differences produce inherent superiority of a particular race.
Yes. Well, what does that have to do with the CEO of Red Thread Games? Well, Turquist's comments reveal a troubling mindset, one that is drenched in what would many call, quote-unquote, modern talking points about diversity. His post highlights a self-professed embarrassment over his past creations and suggests that a design philosophy focused on virtue signaling than genuinely making compelling games. Not surprising. Two passages, and I'll have the link to Smash JT's full article, as well as there's an image of the entire thread that Smash lovingly read that lovingly put this in here.
Out here because let's face it, we'll be here for hours.
No, so let's I'll see if I can do a speed run of this. This is a response here from July 2015. Shitbot says, really? Shitbot? That's what you name? Okay, I'm sure that this is all a tremendous coincidence. After all, where in the course of the 3 games of Ragnar have the time or opportunity to introduce a positive white male character or a negative non-white character? This is referring to Red Thread Games' previous titles. And this is the head of Red Thread, known as the Archduke of Red Thread Games, Ragnar Tornquist, it said, Seriously? This is the most effed up, useless, and offensive observation I've read this week, and that includes my Steam forums. I stay away from most discussions these days because the internet is increasingly and depressingly upsetting the place. I hope that ish like this wouldn't poison our official forum, and since you called me out personally, I feel entitled to respond. Oh, this is gonna be a this is where it gets juicy, ladies and gentlemen. This is yeah, already he seems like a stand-up guy, huh? Yes, no, I guess not. Yeah, this seems to be the case.
Oh my god, not the next paragraph.
All right, this is where it gets juicy, ladies and gentlemen. Our team is predominantly white and male. That's unfortunate. Something that we can hope with, something that we could change in long term, but hey, we live in Norway where we work in the game industry. Them's the shakes, as they say. As white males, we have absolutely nothing against our own gender and ethnicity, except that it gets dull. We have enough white maleness in our daily lives. Diversity is colorful, fun, inspiring, and makes us creating words and writing stories more interesting.
Yasu, I heard it as clear as day. This sick fuck said the N-word. I just remembered I have a meeting at 8:30. Racist!
Tell me that this has to be the most racist paragraph I've ever written in my entire life.
It's definitely up
I
there.
have ever read. Sorry, I have never read a paragraph that is this racist.
You know what?
Maybe like the next paragraph?
I was going to say,
no.
the next paragraph is looking like it's trying to contend for that.
Oh boy. I actually believe we failed miserably at diversity in the past. April was white and white and straight. Zoe, despite her mixed heritage, she's part Chinese, is all appearances white and straight. Keon has darkest skin, but he is also predominantly Caucasian. Features modeled after Persians, and he's played by a white actor. Crow, well, he's a bird. He's also played by a white guy. Westhouse, Emma, Mickey, Fiona, Burnt, Flipper, Burmy, Solomon, Freddy, Melon, Captain Nebeve, Gordon. TLJ was populated with mostly white characters, along with some magical peoples, and some of those were played by white actors. Looking back, I'm actually embarrassed by the lack of diversity, but our world was a different place, and I didn't know any better.
Why do people care what the skin color of a voice actor is? It doesn't matter.
I'm sorry. Okuyasu.
Okuyasu, I heard it as clear as day. This sick fuck said the N-word. I just remembered I have a meeting at 8:30. Racist!
It gets better. We're more conscious of introduce more diversity in Dreamfall, but a lot of our new cast, Brian, Blind, Bob, Reza, Gabriel, Crazy, Clara, Garmin, Kamos, Minstrom, Magda, were still white, at least non-colored. We once again to try to be more diverse with Dreamfall chapters. We simply to keep it more interesting and real, trying to challenge ourselves and reflect our changing world. That goes for everyone. The bad girls, the good guys, the people in between. Mira's a jerk and she's Indian. Litko's a bit of a dick, but he's played by a black guy. Magnus is a great guy, and he's as white as they come. Please don't give me any issue how he's a bad father. He's a single dad struggling to be a positive role model for his daughter while mourning the loss of his wife. As a father myself, the role was written from the heart. Magnus is a bad dad, and so am I. Well, at least you admitted that. I know you're trolling. I'm sure I'm giving you exactly what you want now. But this kind of ish frustrates and annoys me greatly. We don't have a political agenda.
Are you sure about that?
I'm gonna press X to doubt on that one. Other than to represent a world where there aren't just white guys, but a mix of good people and bad people of all colors, ethnicities, and sexual orientations.
Okay.
You're just looking at the West. You're just looking at the West, not paying attention that, you know, in Asia, that is predominantly Asian, or Middle Eastern countries where it's predominantly Middle Eastern, and, you know, the West isn't mostly all just white guys, but it's predominantly white, and I'm going off on a tangent. Like the real world, because our fictional world stayed as white, whereas where in Dreamfall chapter in TLJ, they would appear as ridiculously outdated, which ruins the fiction. I think we're still not there. But at least we're on par with our other media now. I'm not ashamed of a lack of diversity in chapters. But hey, perhaps...
You were ashamed in a lack of diversity, but okay.
That's contradiction. Come on now. Come on now, Riot. You should know. You should know. Stop trying to apply logic here, okay? But hey, perhaps this is not the real world you live in. Maybe you live in a world where your whiteness and maleness is under constant threat from increased diversity and acceptance of others who may not look or speak and act like us. And that's the case, maybe it's time you reflected a bit on your values and position, or you're left far, far behind.
Nigga!
I got so many. I got so
I think
many.
this guy was left behind in 2016.
I want to speak to. I know. I want to speak to. I want to speak to MamaBear and Riot Kitty, two of the most whitest people in the video right now. No, they're not as white as these. They're not as.
Okuyasu, I heard it as clear as day. This sick fuck said the N-word. I just remembered I haven't been getting dirty. Racist!
Do you have? I have so much I want to say right now, but I don't want to get this. I want to get our video demonetized. So.
No. I was just gonna ask. You know, does your whiteness feel threatened? Because my manliness definitely feels threatened.
You know. I don't know. I don't know. It's not hard to wonder if he realizes the doublethink in these statements, or if he's so fully immersed in a rhetoric that he doesn't even notice reading of his past of his posts makes it abundantly clear that Ragnar is chugging the diversity Kool-Aid as hard as he can.
So he put an ID in.
Exactly. It's like put into his wrist. It's like that episode of The Simpsons where Barney puts the beer into his wrist, has it injected in his wrist.
I'm not gonna lie, there are times I'd like to have a coffee IV.
Exactly. If Torchris was writing like this back in 2015, it has to imagine the outcome of his 2016 election possibly pushed him further to the fringes. He also claimed he wants to represent real world in his games, yet uses his location as Norway as an excuse as why his team can't be more diverse. The irony is strong here, since Norway's population is nearly 17% immigrants. What does Torchris see in his team makeup is unfortunate, but refuses to actually do anything about it. It seems like he's more comfortable parroting the talking points than actually making meaningful, tangible changes. It's even more laughable that he says he feels guilty for his team being mostly light because they live in Norway. If diversity is such a virtue, then why is he actively doing something? Why isn't he actively doing something about it? The answer is simple. People like Torquist talk a big game but never take the logical step. Loudly advocate for more women of color in the industry, but never seem to willing giving up their cushy positions for them. It's always someone else's job to fix it, isn't it, Ragnar? I agree. As I'm looking at the timer right now, yeah! This is where people at Turquoise get it wrong. The real world he speaks isn't some of the, natural state. It's a
You stupid.
concocted reality. I know I'm stupid, sorry.
It's okay.
No.
It's okay. It's been a long stream. Our brains are.
It's reality.
After being on the Dustborn for so long, our brains are.
Just like Dustborn. Just like the Dustborn, it's a concocted reality born from forced migration policies, where people are uprooted from places like Africa and the Middle East to push their societies that are entirely different from their own. Torquist's words are an echo to a broader Marxist mindset, where every Western country must embrace diversity at any cost, while non-Western countries remain ethically homogenous. If he truly believed in the diversity he preaches, he could make a powerful statement by stepping down and letting a POC take his place. But you know that won't happen, because we all know better. This righteous rhetoric is just a way to shore up the financial support and keep the funding rolling while continuing the narrative. And by the way, his game is funded by the European Union and government taxpayers and.
The American tax dollars.
Well, more the European Union tax dollars, but yeah.
It's the European Union and the Norway.
Norwegian government. Your tax dollars at work. I am terribly sorry for this. I know there are probably.
I'm so sorry, Norwegians.
I feel like there are Norwegians who are watching this video right now who's like, we don't own him, okay? He's not Norwegian in our eyes, okay? We don't take ownership of him, okay? I assume I like to think of that. The game industry is another cog in the machine of a managed decline, a house of cards that eventually will collapse under its own contradictions. You know, once that government funding grant dries up. Smash, you are a wizard with words, my friend. You are a wizard with those words. Many gamers are looking forward to that glorious day where quality games can be built to exist and survive based on demands of the customers themselves. Yeah, you might have to wait a long time for that one, but... You know, you can't give up hope. And not governed by life support from governments in an attempt to indoctrinate citizens with propaganda. And that ain't gonna stop anytime soon. In the end, Ragnar Turnquist is just an example of someone who talks a lot about diversity but refuses to act in a meaningful way. He rather signals this virtue than takes real steps in change he supposedly wants to see, while also degrading white people in general. Ask yourself, why would a video game company's CEO feel so important to hire based on someone's skin color in Norway? Shit, that was a mic drop moment right there. Well, we got plenty of time. Do you guys... Yeah, we got plenty of time. Do you guys want to go in at it? You guys want to go at it first, or you want me to?
Go for it.
Listen. Oh man. Now I see why. Now I feel like my opinions towards Dustborn were completely justified during my 5 hours of playthrough, because this game is racist. Like PAX. Like, the character Pax would use that trigger word to call the developer, you're a racist, basically. This is legitimately racist. And the fact that the way you, not just with how you feel that, you know, white people are, having most of your cast is white is very unfortunate, apparently. But, the fact that you think that, you know, you could be this, you know, purse pup, think that, you know, non-white people are basically a purse puppy, that we have to, you know, virtue signal so hard because we're not feel seen, you know? Because it's not diverse enough, because you're so insecure. There's so much internalized racism. I'm gonna throw that word right back at their faces. There's so much internalized racism. You hate yourself because you're white. You hate your team because they're mostly white. Which explains the absolute disaster of a game like Dustborn. I could go much harsher, but I want to try to keep this video in the green, if you know what I mean. Just
Yes, indeed.
I got nothing. I literally got nothing for this. Like, this game deserved to fail. Everything about this. It makes me feel justified that this game deserved to tank. And what we're seeing right now with... Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Riot. Go ahead.
Oh, well, all I think I want to say on this is that this is probably exactly the type of person I imagined who did have a hand in making Dustborn, because really, like, I mean, it's not about making a game, it's about, you know, like, pushing, you know, DEI over everything else that would make a product. Like, there was never going to be any potential for Dustborn because they're going into a mentality of, okay, we need to, like, push this particular message or make this particular character with all of these checkboxes slapped onto it so we would get more government money to make future projects, something like yada yada. I mean, like, I'm just kind of speculating here, but this feels like it is the case, at least from where I'm coming from. It's like, you know, it's just like, this isn't like somebody who has fun developing games. This is somebody who's just like, yeah, I have a job, and, you know, and yeah, like, I don't know what else to say on that. I'm just like, yeah, this is exactly the type of person I imagined who had made Dustborn, and that's really sad. I'm like,
it's really sad and pathetic, and I don't want to get personal here, but you said that you're a bad father, and I'm like, considering the fact that you didn't change, the fact that you made these statements, and the fact that you kicked it into overdrive after the 2016 election, yeah, you're a terrible father, and you're a terrible human being. So no wonder we had to go to the Wayback Machine to be able to find these posts. especially under a forum that reads racial representation in Dreamfall chapters and the rest of the series. MamaBear, do you have anything you want to say on this one? Or you just want me to kind of put the
this whole game was basically the equivalent of him saying, "I've got a black friend." These characters that he's drawn, the characters that they've designed, have nothing to do with the actual races and disabilities and all of that they're supposed to represent.
Yeah, the identity
I
just
guess.
means more than anything else, I think.
Than the character.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that this guy is racist, because off of one tweet that I really don't know, I can't say specific. I'm just saying, go out there, meet people, maybe talk to a few gamers so you can actually know what they actually play. Because baby, this wasn't it.
This ain't it at all. This ain't it at
Someone
all.
called the Winchester, salt and burn this.
Exactly.
from
Exactly. Like I said during the stream, during our stream, I'm like, this game tanks. And I know everybody's talking about, like, with the whole thing with Conquerors, like people losing their jobs and such like that. And I'm like, you can't blame the failure of the game specifically on the developer, specifically on the publisher, or the higher-ups. Everybody is at fault. With Concords, everyone is at fault. With Dustborn, that's the same. Everyone is at fault. And to see that the rot comes from the CEO of the development company that made this game, funded by the Norwegian government and European Union and EU taxpayers, the picture is very, very clear. And I am happy that this piece of crap that I had to suffer 5 hours of playing through, and Madam Savvy suffered the entire playthrough 100%, deserves to fail, deserves to tank. This should be a lesson.
Marketing?
Yes.
I don't think these developers, or at least like Red Thread Games, care if this game succeeds or not, because
No,
I think they probably already got their money.
Yeah. It's like that joke. It's like that Joker quote in The Dark Knight. It's not about the money. It's about sending a message. Well, we're sending a message right back. You can take your racist, hateful, bigoted piece of shit elsewhere, because no one is going to buy it. And looking at the stream and looking at the Steam player count, nobody did. But this is
what happens when you cater to the modern audience.
Yeah, this is where's your modern audience? Where's your modern audience? Where is it? Because if you think I'm led to believe that you really do think that the modern audience is just as racist as you are. I am going to MamaBear's not going to I'm going to call you straight up racist. I'm going to call you straight, as a black man, I'm going to call you racist. Because you are propping me up. You're propping non-white people up as a pedestal. You're propping non-white males up as a pedestal. And it's absolutely disgusting pandering that you have this mentality. Because let me tell you something. If this was the other way around, let me read. Hold on a second. I'm gonna rewrite this here. Our team is predominantly black and female. That's unfortunate, and hopefully we can change something in the long term. But hey, we work in the game industry. Them's the breaks, as they say. As black women, we have absolutely nothing against our own gender and ethnicity, except it gets dull. We have enough black womenness in our daily lives. Diversity is fun, colorful, inspiring, makes us create words and writing stories more interesting. Tell me that's not racist. Tell me. Tell me that wouldn't be Tell me if you didn't flip the script that's not racist and sexist.
It absolutely is. And that's one of my favorite points, is if you read something, whether it be about a white person, a black person, an Asian, a purple people eater, I don't care. if you change it to any other race and it sounds racist, guess what, boo-boo? It is. There's just one thing I want to ask when it comes to that last sentence. Where was the fun and colorful inspiring in this game?
And by the way, the fact that you think that, so we can have, we can have non-white males in our games is colorful and fun and inspiring, that's all you see us. If that is all you see, non-white people, non-straight white males, if that's all you see, you are not only this is bigoted, honestly. I am going to throw this word right back at you. This is bigoted, and this game is bigoted and deserves to fail. It deserves to tank. And you want me to be honest with you? And I know this is gonna harbor some dislikes here, but this studio, Red Thread Games, whatever, you guys get what you deserve. You get what you fucking deserve. Sorry for cursing, but you get what you deserve.
Yeah, they claim they want to have an open discourse. Then go public on Twitter.
Exactly.
Unprotect your accounts.
Unprotect your accounts. Unhide your replies. That's right. I'm looking at all of you, including
Have the
you.
open. Until then, it's all blah blah blah, and I think we've just about wrapped this up.
Exactly.
Let's all go play some better games.
Exactly, and that goes double for you. I know you're watching. Shit spout. Anyway! That was a lot. But, anyway, that was our thoughts. What do you guys think of this, what do you guys think of this developer Ragnar Turnquist comments in the descriptions in the comment section down below? Do you guys enjoy Dustborn unironically? I would love to know that. If not, then you know what to do. Guys, thank you all for watching. Thank you, of course, MamaBear and Riot Kitty for joining us on this way shorter video. So that means I get to be able to edit it and not have a single problem with it. I probably just jinxed myself saying that. Anyway, guys, you guys do me a nice favor, please smack that like button, make it jiggle, make that subscribe button jiggle. You know what? If you want to be a toxic male, firmly grab that subscribe button. Just give it a firm spanking. If you guys want to enjoy more art content as well, and also check out Smash JT and check out Riot Kitty and MamaBear. Links to all of their socials in the description down below. Of course, massive thank you to everyone in the cute, sexy, and fun nation. If you guys want to see your names on this screen, join the channel for as low as $1 a month. You guys get access to exclusive art drops that I do each month for my channel members. I cannot thank you all for your incredible support, and I thank you all for watching. As always, I'm Machina90, Arts German Illustrator, and we'll see you next time for another video or live stream. Well, maybe for another video. Until then, stay cute, stay sexy, have fun! Never, under any circumstance, apologize for wanting attractive women in your media, especially in your video games, because clearly the developers of Dustborn doesn't know what a woman is. Sorry,
Character designer, I am offended.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to throw that in there. And above all else, you guys want to say it with me? Let's say it together. 1, 2, 3. Never stop drawing. That was horrible.
We'll work on that synchronization.
Yeah, we'll just work on that synchronization. I'll just do it in the edit bay. Anyway, never stop drawing, y'all. Bye.